I gotta learn to fucking turn the record button on, man. Fuck, I hate that shit. I can take over the world, but I can't turn turn the thing on there. Whatever. Do you guys know what coin the phrase means? Like, oh, they coined the phrase. Or the one of the phrases is keeping up with the Joneses, right? Who are the Joneses? They actually were real people. They were pretentious, stuck-up rich people that everyone had to follow because it was cool. Yeah, even old people have peer pressure, not just us kids. Or, I'm not a kid, I forgot I'm old. But anyways, yeah, there's peer pressure everywhere. That's one topic I'm not going to tangent off on. But coin a phrase. So say you say keeping up with the Joneses. Well, it started, oh, I have to keep up with the Joneses because they're so cool, blah, blah, blah. You want to, still maintain whatever it is that means, and to, whatever, stay updated with trends, I guess. But anyways, coin the phrase. Yeah, in order to coin a phrase, you have to have a phrase. Or to, I watched an episode of Gilmore Girls one time, and she said, what did she say? She was, anvils are ubiquitous, or as ubiquitous, no, something to the fact of it was, anvils are so commonly used in Looney Tunes cartoons that they're ubiquitous. So that means is that they're so commonly in the background and well known, just to be known as an anvil, that how would you know what an anvil is? Because you'd watch that, and then in the time of the reference, it was so common to have them around, right? Does no one understand this? Or is it just me? Anyways, I want to be that one. I want to be the anvil. Why not? I want to be so commonly discussed or laughed at or whatever. There's always going to be my face, boobs, ass, crying, not crying, whatever, in your face or in the background all the time. That's it. Yeah. So, and then also, do you guys know what? I always say it wrong. It's Annus Mirabilis. That's Einstein's miracle year. That means he had the epiphany of, and he did all these great things, blah, blah, blah. He didn't get there overnight. No. It took him a while. And even then, he's like, yeah, wait a second. And he turned the tangent off and did some other stuff. I can't remember. I don't have all the facts in my head at this time in the morning, boys, girls. Get over it. But he also had a low IQ. So he's probably challenged a little bit, right? I think we're all challenged. I'm challenged. I really am. I know that. You know that. Especially growing up with me. Yeah. But the thing is that one trade-off, having that kind of like a life, I like to learn. I love learning. I'm curious, as I'm told. I like that word, curious. Oh, and I love my music. Anyways, I like my life. I do. It's hard when I have nobody watching me. It sucks. But someone out there will see this and know that they're not alone. It doesn't mean that our lives can be the world, it's the end. But it's not easy, especially when I'm being open about it. I'm putting myself at great risk doing this. I'm not a martyr, as we all know. I also expose all my own secrets to all of you, so therefore, I have nothing to hide and not to be blackmailed or held over my head. And if that's all you're thinking about this entire time, I'm never going to change your mind. But maybe your kids' minds, or your brothers, or your sisters. That's all I have. I have no excuses or apologies. Man, I love lip syncing. That's my thing. But anyways, having a miracle year means that for me is I had an epiphany. I did. What I came to realize as in this industry, we're disposable, which means we die. Well, I'm like, well, that's not me. That would never happen to me. Well, yeah, no, you shouldn't, because you're smart and, whatever. Sometimes it happens. You fall through the cracks. I did. Yeah, it started 2 years ago when my ex broke up with me. Why? Because I wouldn't. Oh, I went and did cocaine without him one time. Seriously, that was the breaking point with him. Because he didn't want to know about things, and then he asked questions, and finally it came out about my job. Yeah, he didn't like that. No. Yeah. So, tough. And then life unraveled. When my job, that's when my knee went, so I couldn't work. No work, no money. Wait for EI, never came. For 5 months, 6 months. No money. No one cares. It's a joke. Ha. Well, sure, right. Yeah, and then of course, you're sharing with friends, and they can't keep you forever, so that's a shitty thing. And then no one cares. And I kept complaining. I was in the hospital because my knees all fucked. And I was told I was going to die from cancer, and then they misdiagnosed me. And then people are mad at me that I'm not dead yet. Like, well, you lied. I'm like, no, I didn't. But you didn't ask me what happened. So I'm not going to explain myself to every single person every time if you don't want to hear me in the first place. So anyways, it went downwards. And I, by the way, documented all of this online. So at some point, even though, say, I would have not made it, I would hoped and pray that someone would have found something online of my demise, or at least a timeline of my demise. Oh, I said, this is a good example of what happens to those girls that go missing. No one gives a shit, or they forget, like, whatever. And I didn't think about it after that. Crisis after crisis came to on. They came to Calgary, took it over. Yeah, still struggling, but I got a good fucking footing now. And then it hit me. My annus mirabilis is that I am one of those girls that go missing, or not have a voice, and it's a joke. It's funny. In every definition of it, like the 10,000, 5,000, whatever it is, of missing people, Indigenous or hookers, basically. I am one of them. Only I'm smart. I didn't die. That's my point. They don't have a voice. That's gotta suck. And then I'm like, wait a second, I don't have a voice. So yeah, I do. I'm showing you why.